Family Leonardo, me Nasiladi on Multimedia, the CEO Voice of Salon. Today I come for talk to now, my family, make una continue to subscribe to our YouTube channel and share to our friends them. As we always try to bring for the latest news what they happen around Salon, whether it be politics or any other news them, what they happen or gossip, what they bring out to live and direct. So please, my family, don't forget to subscribe and share to our friends them. You wanna touch the bell icon so that you don't miss any video we will try for bring out to now. So that's also we want make una don't forget also for subscribe to we TikTok channel on TikTok and also on Facebook or Facebook page or the Voice of Salon or also the on Instagram Voice of Salon, please family. And don't forget to share. Okay, thank you now. Tata.
My fellow Sierra Leoneans, both home and diasporas, on a good day. This now the humble servant, retired Captain Melton. As at today, Thursday, the 17th day of July 2025. I come again on this day for make I go continue for talk to honor the grassroots supporters or sympathizers of the mighty All People's Congress APC party, and also the suffering masses who they in the majority, where they find it difficult even for secure 1 meal per day, or for even for provide necessary facilities for we picking them where they go to school. And more also for the one them where them picking and get the requisite requirements for pursue their education at university, where they're not able for afford because of financial constraints. Now, una me retired Captain Melton, and they always they on social media since from 2018 to date. My colleagues, retired soldiers and police officers, when are members of the All People's Congress APC parties or supporters or sympathizers, they know exactly this name. But however, I go say very close for a month now, when I know they remain on social media, maybe unless maybe once for a while, where I can respond that the most reputable forum when are the loyalist. But however, I don't go once for make una go feel say I silence on social media because of for individual idiots or whatever una feel say it would distract me or make outing I've done the do for the past 7 years going into 8 years with all the hurdles, the difficulties where I don't face directly or indirectly. I still farm with una, I still there with una. Not that say if I silent, yes. More especially within the couple of 2 to 3 weeks, I've been getting busy schedule. But even though, when I don't reach my destination, where I feel say I don't settle down now, that would even warrant me for say I go there on social media constantly as usual. Because not in all cases, because majority of the things we just they recycle them. Because outing we don't yarn for a very long time, more especially for the outcome of the 24 June 2023 multi-choice elections. We don't almost don't go down to 2 years now. With all voting we stand for, we're not able to foresee them yet. Foresee them in practical or in actions. It not happen yet. It not happen because of some certain nincompoops, on progressive leaders within the APC that make or not able for achieve it. But however, this now action time, by the grace of God, when I get for the enemy, more especially for broadcasts, with regards to we comrade, after Peter Conte, we don't go downtown. We don't go in country and Sierra Leone. But however, by the time at the end, this my voice notes, we, after for a long time, we at the can talk to owner the grassroots supporters, sympathizers of the Mighty All People's Congress APC party, and also the suffering masses. So my topic this morning, I just a short ones with the title, Resolution 3 of the Peace and Unity Dialogue says the investigations of the committee shall be final, implementable, and actionable. So my fellow Sierra Leoneans, both home and diasporas, as I just read my short topic where I can talk on briefly on this day, as I mentioned it earlier, we all done because this night just nothing what we just the recycle. Because nothing what we don't say. All along, we just the buttressed. We just not just say a continuation for make ugo reecho, for make una no go follow. Then nincompoops, reckless, unprogressive leaders then, who then they with him, the echelon on the leadership of the APC party, where they don't make the elected today because of their unprogressiveness, their selfishness, their greed, that make the elected today, we country still they suffer. We people them still they find it difficult for even secure 1 meal per day. Things then just they had every day and then. We currency don't be the most depreciated ones in the entire world. If not the number 1, we go the number 2. I stand to correct it on that note. So now that's where I believe say majority of my colleagues on social media will then stand firm, like the likes of 5-star General Master Saloon, the APC Malika, the Council of the APC Malika for both home and diaspora, headed by APC Malika the duplicates, and some of the brothers then who they in the diaspora, where I believe say then are auxiliary, who then just stand, they don't even belong to any political party, but just because of the interest of the country when it gets with every day and then when they reading na the social media. And moreover, more especially one notable, respectable forum, where individuals them, where are they follow them, the contributions that when they make to that forum, where I go say majority of them, they don't belong to any political party in country, but just because of the student farm, for make them go see a positive change, people in life go improve. Now we motherland called Mama Salud. My fellow Sierra Leoneans, both home and diasporas, as I always they say or they reiterate, the suffering of Mama Salud, anybody will get all the 5 senses, more especially with regards to 24 June 2023 multi-trial elections. And they make them abundantly to me followers them. my retired colleagues, soldiers, both officers and men, and police officers. We then believe on the dialogue on the All People's Congress APC party for say Nakumura party, regardless if you are not employed, but you will get your liberty, your freedom of speech, your freedom of movement. You know, we all know what will actually be happen. The outcome of the 2014 2023 multi-tier elections is no secret about that. Say Dr. Samura Kamara beat Marabiu pants down. You know, just a couple of days ago, I listened to my brother 5-star General Master Salute. We come out with a very sensitive issue. Let me tell you now this thing clear. When we make it abundantly clear, with no hesitation or fear, we are the challenge. Let God are the sorry for Dr. Samura Kamara, the grassroots with them blind, and the suffering masses, the innocent people them. We do not know exactly how honest by Chroma we think coerce them. If today that country did down so people and they suffer so. We are the always the say. Now make her they say this now some people they just the record now. But honest Chroma he play a pivotal role for make the country elected today so. Now honest by Chroma now in know in God where the upstairs with mother bill what he tied up. But you know, honest Chroma not be understand mother bill to their agreements where they go into. You know, no say mother bill on a K million. You know, to OT the arrange. Now beyond all the expectation of former president and expect Chroma, where mother bill stab on her back. You sure and see in a military man. But regardless to that, a military man, more especially a commission officer, if be somebody with integrity, with professionalism to whatever they do things. But mother bill not on the type, absolutely. You know. So my fellow Sierra Leoneans, this, as I say, not just not a recycle of a record na back again, because nothing will be done the same. Even we call them not social media. Then don't they say the states. And expect Chroma is highly responsible for the suffering of that country. Now all see all what done happen since 2018, not to Mother Bio win, but take the power again to Mother Bio with all the advices they would get. He take them again, he supports, I do all kind of such kind of thing. So now I make all the killings that will take place, even down at foot. Now your hometown, I'm McKinney town. And expect Chroma say ping, they remove 10 members of parliament, all till Africa, they might just say a word. You know? So you see, so all the instances we don't see in actions them. You not play a role as in a claim. Somebody we don't serve that country at the highest seat of the land for 10 years, 6 months. The country they like that's what they kill people them. He knows he does them as a former president, so he's supposed to go knock for the timely intervention. But all anything they not do them absolutely. Because now he know what he tied up with this God upstairs and bad abuse. You know? And I expect Chroma advice I tell him on the 14th of April 2018. I tell him point blank. I say if you, I say this power we don't give to Mother Bio, I say your legacy is done. Your legacy is hot completely. And we don't see him, you don't come to past. So I expect Chroma a legacy all na Mother Bio. We don't cause a lot of killings in that country. We don't cause a lot of hardship in that country. We don't cause a lot of regional divide in that country. That's not expect Chroma in legacy we left for the people of Sierra Leone. So my fellow Sierra Leoneans, let me come to this topic where I say at the talk tonight this morning with regards to the peace and unity agreements where the besides we gave birth to 8 resolutions. Where Mother will be committed to fully for making them go apply that. The only one who will be the contentious one, the most difficult one, now resolution 3. So what they decide for make, because during other time when they ask them for make them go put results, they're not agree for drum. So then decide for take resolution 3 because no, mind you, my fellow Sierra Leoneans and diasporas, both home and diasporas. Now 8 resolutions. The 3 then are the contentious one. We deal with 24 June 2023 multi-tier elections. So because of the disagreement with that resolution 3, so they decide for form a committee for probe, for investigate what it actually be happen on the 24 June 2023 multi-tier elections. Now that make them form that committee. And that committee will be formed. They make them abundantly clear whatever will be the outcome of it is implementable and actionable. And then go into the investigations. Where even the United States of America, I think the State Department, where they contributed $1.5 million for the involvement of expertise payments. Now they're all fully that building. Now they pay. We now $1.5 million. And indeed, then go into the investigations beyond reasonable doubts. They prove them. They call even the former commissioners, Christiana Top, Umfa Ali, for certain clarifications with regards to how they do the pronouncements of the results if not anything when secrecy. And they all go at the committee and then prove and say there is nothing that secrecy for the pronouncement or for make them go release the results out as disaggregated data to the public. There is nothing that's way for the secrecy. And they even go further for ask both the parties then for make them go provide results. Where even the ECSLs, where they get the sole body responsible. ECSL then calling at the committee, they don't provide any result. The same thing to SLPP, they don't provide no result. But the APC members within that committee, they're able to provide 71% of the presidential RR forms. We give a commanding lead to Dr. Samura Kamara 57.15%. Right? So automatically, by right, by law, Uda Mohamed Kone Ikone will double as the commissioner for ECSL and also as the returning officer. Now, Uda is supposed to declare as the president, as newly elected president for the Republic of Sierra Leone after the conclusion of 24 June 2023 multi-tier elections. Now, Dr. Samura Hussein Kamara, the APC presidential candidate. But absolutely, a no dwam at all. They go declare somebody, we not get the number or we not get the percentage. And on that note, my fellow Sierra Leoneans, both home and diasporas, what Mohamed Kone do with commissioners them, right? Now, treasonable offense a commit. When I go check now in 1991 Constitution, if the returning officer and the commissioner, if you fail for pronounce the real winner, you go pronounce anybody else. If they prove into that beyond that and prove and say yes, not to the rightful winner, therefore charge them for treasonable offense. It clearly. And we all don't see that. The U.S. Ambassador David Brown Holmes, resident in Sierra Leone currently, it don't make to be clear, say there is no result for the 24th June 2023 multi-tier elections. Neither results from the APC the SNPP, or even ECSL, or talk less of any of the political parties contested for 24 June 2023 multi-year elections. There was no result. So that's not telling clearly see, with all those evidences, witnesses don't go testify on that. That just don't prove see now unconstitutional exercise. We will make Kone do, Madabio and others. Where they overthrow the rightful winner for the 24 June 2023 multi-year elections, winner Dr. Samura Kamara. You know? And let me make this thing clear, my fellow Sierra Leoneans, both and diasporas. Let nobody not stupid on absolutely. Whether they make up to these dates, Madabio still occupy that seats. Now, Alex Pat Saffa, the APC National Executive, the members of Parliament, the chairpersons or mayors, the councillors, now they make Madabio still occupy that seat. You know, if them guys they are so, to open Dr. Samura Kamara, somebody else, we know, we don't in that country, we don't serve that country for more than 40 years in a very sensitive positions, in and out of the country. They're not the ones follow going into elections. But he tell them, say no, we not let we go. Because it is far. You know, see the people of Sierra Leone, they don't gain with Madabio. And the man go into the elections. He win the elections. You know? So let nobody know fool now. The delay, all thing that happens, so when Dr. Samura Kamara forgets in presidency, for voting una be decided on 12. Not to nothing. Now the APC National Executive, including Dr. Samura Kamara in running mates, in fact, said he played the worst pivotal role against Dr. Samura Kamara. Now he played the most dirty role. You know what? You know, I feel for Dr. Samura Kamara. You know, they get smart people and foresee. Not to for make it go they bail leaders. He get for what in and out, more especially the outer core. The outer side. Now they watch, you see what thing they happen there. Now based on that, it inform the principal or your boss. But I feel pain for Dr. Samura Kamara that I don't know whether they actually people they actually watch and see the whole, more especially the national officials then, who then be go elect them Namakeni. My fellow Sierra Leoneans, both over the diasporas, more especially the grassroots and the suffering masses, and they make this thing to abundantly clear to this God with the upstairs. The APC National Executive, they be don't team up against, including Terikoko, long time against Dr. Samura Kamara for make Inobu succeed for a presidency. Because they know say Dr. Samura Kamara no go be any business as usual. Like you know an example. We just of the recent when my small brother, 5-star General Master Salon, we talk about. That firing, that coup, or the state, because a coup, because Madabio no say, you know, we forget the percentage, the people of Sierra Leone run out and they don't go vote for her. So they don't say the people, they don't even get in that face at all for make it go this in controversial or unconstitutional way. We maintain that through the help of the APC National Executive, then Dr. Samura Kamara in running mate. That coup elite wouldn't do so. I get that information. Straight away, as I get them, now I run. I drove straight, I go to Alex Pat Saffa, I go meet Namakeni. Now the date I just don't forget before the elections. I go meet Alex Pat Saffa and Namakeni town. I say, Pa, I say, madam, you know, see, you know they read the school. I say, but they don't make it, they don't form a coup for overthrow Dr. Samura Kamara. I say in the APC, as far as to be intelligent targets, the utmost priority will for focus on the executive and this and that. When as security, there is nothing else, they don't put any security in place for any shorting of that nature. analyze everything to former President Alex Pat Saffa. And then to be honest with you, my fellow Sierra Leoneans, Dr. Alex Pat Saffa, now they say, Captain, he said he go able for wait for make I call Dr. Samura Kama and he only meet. Now I say, okay, sir, no problem. That day, I slept in Makeni town. Then the next evening around 5, 9 Dr. Samura Kama would tell you correct car. And indeed, former President Alex Pat Saffa gets a short meeting first with them before he called me and the Lieutenant Colonel because of security reasons, and we said in the another call the day. After the 3 guests front of 9, the person called me. He called me and the Lieutenant Colonel. And then we enter my office, number Kenny. So now I explain. Because the colonel is somebody who is very cool. You know? So now I explain what thing I've been told the day before Dr. Samura Kama and Terikoko were present. Now I get for explain. But what thing they go do so in a party office for say, mother no say they lose the elections. But what thing they go do that they form a coup against the APC party where they for go attack as APC they try for make their position. My fellow Sierra Leoneans, guess what happened inside we 5 outside within that office? Terikoko, one of the running mates. This guy is the most dangerous man. Me, I feel and fellow Sierra Leoneans, anybody with the follow Terikoko, you are blind, you don't know. Let God forgive you. But Terikoko, he play a pivotal role. Terikoko no be wants Dr. Samura Kama for making will be the president of the Republic of Sierra Leone. He been stab the man in back. He stab man na the most dangerous man. Because the man has in twice he didn't know everything what Dr. Samura Kama for do. Because he no need for either. Because he not the number 2 man. But here, I dey feel like for this fire. I dey say this bottom of my heart. Now Terikoko lie inside that office there with 5. He talks, he say, he better me. Captain Milton, he say, he know they see me. Say, he no ever see me face. He say, but the colonel, he say, he can say, why make you not ever get a shortcut of information? Oh my God. Now, Alex Pat Saffa, vex, grab. He walk outside a level 3. The owner of said Dr. Samura, he go vex. If he said it was on 10 I will try to go pour the lap seat. Like say they put things in place. You know? But later on, don't forget for us. I put that to tell. Now they say, oh, nice to tell her. Now they say, okay, now we see don't make all this and that. How you will see for protect the place. Say, I buy you idea. He said, go meet me too. He said, go meet me, sit down. So you go them this and that too. He said, go meet me for now, sit down. Not put things in place. Because there is no security. Yes, people they know them get the knowledge for put ideas. And I will just call them very senior retired military and police officers. But you want them all them be there in the leadership. Would they be put? They not be work with Dr. Samura Kama 5. And that's by Kroma, not be give sober people them. If actually wants for make Samura Kama for be the president, for make the people of Sierra Leone come off on a suffering. Then by Mahmoud them would be so as organizing secretary, would be supposed the one that the committee, the security committee has been formed. At least because in anything we go get in any successful operation, it's based on intelligence and security. When they give them information, they take and they put them under the carpet. They know they take no action. They don't put no security in place. Nothing of the sort because of them they don't sell, my fellow Sierra Leoneans. Them they don't sell. You know, me, I don't go see that kind of post. But me, if me, you don't probably arrest me. Me and my colleagues who are civilians then. That rubbish will be what happened at party office. We say they could them. Make I do Masari then call. We then go kill me from Mawa. I don't go say enough for the happen no, but by now, at that time, Dr. Samura Kama for don't get it power. Me, I will challenge that with me and my colleagues then. Both retired soldiers, police, and civilians then. Or for be reiterate them to the fullest because we don't get the intelligence. Yeah. And let me make this thing to clear, especially when the suffering masses and the grassroots. Where una still they follow the likes of Terikoko, then you can do Masari them. Then by Mahmoud them. Then see they are tourist them. They don't sell long things. I swear, my God. What in Ernest Bekroma be advice? Ernest Bekroma say, yes, this man, you know what, for left the power. Based on intelligence, he say, the APC for make sure that for make them position first in pronouncement, just like Oti dem do na Ghana. For ensure that they put things in place. For put people in. For ensure that they for able to forget the other forms them. So that the APC for don't make them preliminary results announcement out. Now that's the giddy cause or then give this are lucky dog retire content useless asshole. Why they see people and ego they feel pain. When they give them $300,000 cash from with Dr. Samura, he give them $300,000 cash for ensure that he able to forget the delegates and the other forms as quick as possible before he return in office away also double at the Commission of American before it will be announced. So that people if don't know the position, so enough for me get no way for make it will read the elections. But una guess what? Una ask them, una ask Richard Conte, una way they go around and talk. Una ask them now whose action way he take. What did he do with all that? Nothing and do. Nothing, una ask them. But still, Dr. Samura Kamaraman to wisdom. He's very smart. Instead, if he looks and say, well, you know what? Then people there now be content now people them who don't contest against me. And now people there want know where I don't work with them. I don't say they are a bunch of criminals. So instead, therefore, set in your talent center, set in your team. The part is spend excess. We're able for help him, he gets that 71% of the presidential RR forms. We're able for submit at the tripartite committee, we give him a commanding lead of 57.15%. You know, my fellow Sierra Leoneans, at the top with heavy hearts. Then banded them, they don't sell nonsense. Then, Terry Coco, one I see Terry Coco, the day, because the day all them go fire, all them kill me from our, una check on ourselves. Mika do masare be dede, Terry Coco be dede. I dey tell you now this with act of intelligence way I get na Terry Coco na in call here Mika do masare say hey they want for go do preliminary announcement to with regards to the presidential RR form so they don't get it. Saying if they do the game is over. You understand? And I be don't tell them they are so foreseen now this matter you be don't plan. They get a team of police and soldier combined for make the insurance then go open fire na APC party office. Una ask Terry Coco. They see the attorneys. Then even this useless guy, who I don't know, his name just escape me combo. Bang my mood them. Now, who security all them put in place? And it's like Kuma be no 207, OT Ubinu. We take as a premium. We consider first the security as the most premium. Premium will become able for succeed 207. You know? Now they force them guys and they buy my mood them, this and that. Then come on them. What they see now the campaign manager. Mika Masari, what he do? Nothing. Terry Coco, nothing. So Terry Coco Nana the ringleader. My fellow Sierra Leoneans. We're in. They like it today. Hey God. I dey see how he pass. He say he want for be the flag bearer. Hey my God. The grassroots. I dey feel pain. Anybody will follow Terry Coco or you go for any gathering, una listen to that idiot. Where in another number one person to the OT me no. We did like it today. When I suffer soon in that country. You know, I'm not going for not too long because if I say I talk about Terry Coco, una all don't see what that guy to be as a leader for the APC in the parliament from 2018 to 2023. Una all don't see a role we play in actions there. So now somebody like Dandy, una the trust. For make self una go even listen to us. And I make this without, and I talk this with fairness, with open minds, to me God way at his heart. To open at the ask for let God make an able for achieve on planet Earth. Them my they don't serve. They don't serve. They don't serve. And if anybody tell me, say, the international community will come, for can take action, for can get Dr. Samura come apart today, or tomorrow. No. Don't take it. Don't take it. The APC National Executive don't weaken the international community. Don't weaken them. When I remember that day, when the follow-up mission with regards to the peace and unity agreements or dialogue, when they committed to, when they signed on the 18th of October 2023. You know, when they be signed, when the team comprises of Commonwealth, the ECOWAS, the AU, the UNOWAS, for make them to see how far they don't go with the implementation. When they tell we say it's actionable and implementable. When they go meet Mikhail Masari, then even we comrades them, brothers and sisters, or the suffering masses, or sympathizers of the APC, for protest for the outcome of 24 June 2023, for send a signal message. Voting this Alaki dog, what they call us Nadumbuya, on a useless, Secretary General, the most useless Suwe man, and Mikhail Masari, that was my for what did they do? Then call for police, for their own party members then. For make police go arrest them, intimidate them, fire them, open fire against them, tear gas and others. Then when they sit down with the follow-up committee, what did they tell them? They said, don't forget what, 2014 2023 multi-trial elections. Then they further Edna for 2028. You know? Oh, my fellow Sierra Leoneans. If not any other country that day, or with all that, wait, Bavati, we Mikhail Masari, clear one for the video, wait, talk to. I swear, my God, if not other country that day, Mikhail Masari with all the team, they're not for me sleep on planet Earth. People then for rise up against them. People then for not rise up against them. So if you not see the international community for say they go take swift action again, we out of 100%, 99% of the national executive, including former President Alex Pat Saffa, they all don't gang up against one person when a Dr. Samura Kawa. They don't even take into consideration for the people that wouldn't in the majority, when they grab that alimony for go cast their vote. They don't even look into that too. But I tell you that my fellow Sierra Leoneans, more expert in suffering, masters and the grassroots, Mikhail Masari, this and that's when the entire executive, then we don't sell long things. Then we don't sell long things. That are the make not clear. Then we don't sell long things. If Renga there so that day, where that team become, that follow-up they become, they say, no, this team, we not agree, we don't want nothing. That man, they may not do any the implementation of the 80 recommendations. But talk less of even self the resolution then. The 8 resolution then. Where the man they agree on. Whose action what they don't do about that? Talking like somebody like who get political motivated cases. What thing they don't do? They're talking about two colleagues that we all were in exile. What they agree on for whose action they don't do? What thing they don't do? How they don't go about that? They don't even tell the team, say, this man from Otin and sign on Otin agree, they don't do anything about that. Instead, then go tell the people that say, don't forget about 2023 election, then they fall there for 2028. Could you imagine? So what thing we go expect from the international moral guarantors? We go expect them for me then go take a swift action, for say for me then go reverse, me then give the right to winner for 24 June 2023 presidential election in a possible like that. No, never possible. And they cannot use force. No. They cannot use force. Anybody not for now. And they can't clear for one of the suffering masses and the grassroots. We don't know. It's really sad. It's really painful. And they feel that for Dr. Samura Kama. And they feel that more especially for the suffering masses where they find it difficult for even get 1 meal per day. When Mikhail Masari and others and Chroma, they make the people until they suffer in that country. And this, let me make it clear. The way forward, by fellow Sierra Leoneans, more experts in suffering masses and the grassroots, we all need for prepare to the fullest, for resist Then guys they also for resist. Then guys they also to the fullest. Any side they plan, this is the lower level elections. For say that they do them. Then they don't tell me say they win an election. But maybe let us let go. I swear my God. If you allow them guys they also, we no face, we have for burn him or to car. What I do for say for damage them. We not take the action in for telling people in we not mix for rubbish. We want no force for 2014, 2023 elections. Owner say we win. So who's confidence owner gets for 2028? We might be only 45 himself. They can train soldiers then. They get Kamajo militias then. The face of the military, they don't change them. The face of the police, they don't change them. The face of the prisons, they don't change them. All other sectors. Who's hope we get for 2028? Make nobody no fool now. If una not stand up and resist, then guys they ask any side they go. They have Abdul Kargbo, they also they una honorable, they also una get. Now they all don't team up for me they go sell. And one thing I want to make clear here. The position where Dr. Samura come out takes, he don't want to foresee any loss of life. And people that don't lost their life, where they don't kill them, more than 100 prisoners, they massacred them, where they're in a confinement position, where to be well secured and protected, then left them people that up to this day, they don't get any justice. And me, we fight the senseless level as well, from crash to the ending. Because at the take us in a senseless level as well. And at the tell you now, what if we make Ali Kaba, Forest and others? They will brothers in the southeast. Or to be specific, the SLPP, who they be going to bush, kill more than 50,000 people there. What if Mada be don't do? I swear my God, when I go back to history, make una take. Now the worst case of scenario we Mada be don't do. And he knows say that was the main reason Mada be so reluctant. He knows say if hand over power, then go all them for genocide. For the massacre, all the atrocities them way they committed. But this, they will idiots. President leaders, they will get now the APC. They're not even aware of that. They're well aware, but just because of what they did the game, and then they forget about the suffering masses. So if una continue for condones, then guys they assume they support them. Understand? Una will be making them for me go in a certain position. Una continue for support them. I swear, my God. My fellow Sierra Leoneans, more especially the grassroots and the suffering masses, that country will continue for go down the drain. So I go want the awareness for making a good thing. Now we prepared for resistance to the fullest. And me, I say this clearly. I retired Captain Melton. Why they still say this again and again. We play a pivotal role with regards to the senseless level as well, from the scratch to the end. And what make name and what they brag are they inside the first 5 commission officers that will still be alive for the role we play for make peace good in that country. And I not go once for make any other thing go make old people go cause a loss of life. So that make us stand strong with Dr. Samura Kaba. When me know say Dr. Samura Kaba, he play a very pivotal role for make peace good in a country. Let nobody know fool enough for say Madabio. He play a role for make peace good in a country. It's a big lad, challenge him. And Madabio, you know, fight war. You know, fight the war. And Madabio, not no peacemaker. He not play any role from 1996 where he hand over. Whose role we play? We come back. Now under a regime, we get 17,000 peacekeeping troops there. We get ECOMO. No. In fact, if now NPRC make the war be look difficult for the people, we make the war be escalated in Sierra Leone. I'll come to that note. Where I get for explaining in respect of that into details. Now, let me talk to one of the grassroots and the suffering masses. The way forward as is now. I don't tell you now. For saying they can't get Samura come out power so easily. With them man they ask they don't gang up against them. And now them man they ask they make do Masari, the APC executive, they Abdul Kargbo, the members of parliament, una mayors there, una chair. Now they make Mother Bill still occupy that seat because they gainfully employed and they gainfully they gain, so they don't care. They are comfortable. But now we the masses, we the suffering masses, need for say this nonsense and let them stop. We not go tolerate that anymore. We not go tolerate that anymore. Now we need to stand up and say no to this.
And I tell you now, what say Dr. Samura Kamara in position where it say, you know, we want any bloodshed. I support and a very strong note of that. And believe it, if then Nikan Poops, Michael Umasare and others, they're reckless, useless guys they are. You understand? If they for be stand behind Dr. Samura Kamara to incense who he gets, my brothers and sisters, there is not going to be any bloodshed or any loss of properties. Like them guys there, so when the tripartite don't end, they don't get all substantial evidence and they don't make them position. If not for say they don't say, therefore be just stand on that. As soon as when the result don't come, also they don't see and clear say, Mother Bill not get results. ECSL not get results, but then get results. They say, well, you know what? For make any bloodshed no go happen, let go gain power, and for the suffering masses, then go just down them tools, walk out from parliament. Councillors, they're all the same and do the same. My brothers and sisters, like long since Dr. Samura Kamara for don't get in power. That additional, that's clear. So all these delays for this earning of football, not so much, no. When I forget about that bill, not so much that bill. Now from Alex Pat Saffa and the APC National Executive. Now they cause this problem. I want to make una go know that they clear. Today, una begin for resist them, begin to stone them. I swear, my God, the international community they intervene as quick as possible. When I forget about that bill, what's about that bill? No. That is not for free. You need to captivate. Now forget about that bill. Now the APC National Executive. Now they make up to this date, Marabiu occupy that seat. And they make Cantona clear. Today, then guys, and they walk out from parliament. Councillors that they left, mayors that they left, district chairman they all they left. I swear, my God, Marabiu in government they collapse. But we're not for be even cause any loss of lives. Now this Dr. Samura Kamara, man who gets sense for that country for 40 years with them, none of them they able for contest against them for challenger. Just they say the man they say for leg will put people them out. But even that safe, if we cut into that, to me own sense, I guess experience we don't get in another country physically we don't see, then we self don't play in actions. The 1992 and demonstration, not just politicians them, not entire against Madabiu, now B2 who then go para conference and they all. Lots of people they come massively. No. And the politician them. Then even the Forest Sanko, the incident, that demonstration, will be Forest Sanko, you go finally. Now, all of them, the plan that protest. Now, the civil society combines with the Kamajos, or they move them from Brooksville Hotel, or they relocate them to Late Inganoma, a resident, that's Sport Road. Because now they share boundary with Late Forest Sanko, where in them, you allocate to them 2 quarters. You know? I don't want to see for say a leader, now they go lead. Let me just make a breakdown to that. If not anything of that nature, would that supposed for take the drastic step, the drastic move, not Terikoko, because now in responsible for operations. Like if me give just a brief with regards to the military, let me say within the military, within the establishment of the Republic of Sierra Leone Armed Forces. When we take what a battalion, we get the battalion headquarters, we get 4 companies, infantry companies, or whatever, maybe we get another 5 mechanized companies or so. We for say artillery, or maybe get that kind of stuff. But when they go into any operations, then they get the battalion twice. Then they get the company commanders, maybe they all a major rank, right? Then the CO for be a lieutenant colonel. Then the twice a major. When they go into operations in a formation level, the ops officer, the 2IC, now they always they na the 4 forward. So the 3 companies the day before, then the battalion commander, while the company they there now for insurance for protect them to the fullest. You know, so when they go into operation, their company commanders and they all their intentions. What the battalion commander don't tell them, see, Lord, we make sure that we go capture that one. And whatever all the 4 company commanders them, including in second in command, where now they in charge of the operations. You know, if we always make sure that you're able to accomplish that mission within in commander intent. So understand, there is no way in any aspect for say the battalion commander now go there in leads before. Now when the last time they talk, they can adjust the city at the laugh. You know, they're the stupid, una the goalie people way una not understand. Make una see how they guide us, so how they treat us. And I will say this, my fellow Sierra Leoneans, because I don't almost don't go for 50 minutes now. So maybe tomorrow or next tomorrow I will make another one. For the long time we will not hearing. For make I will just keep una heads up. For make una go know the way forward. When I for prepare for resist the APC National Executive, and una not allow for make no lower level elections for making go ahead. Because in fact, safe now here they are penniless. They don't get money. Fuck all they don't get. They don't get no money right now for me to go do the lower level elections. And they tell you this with authority, and it's a policy statement. I'm saying it now. They don't tax Jagaban. For make Jagaban, we give them money. Now Jagaban say, if you go make me flag bearer, I will give. But without that, nothing. The same thing back, they do unto Anes by Kuruma and puppets. When Ibrahim Bangura, when they call a doctor under my feet. You know? Instead the same thing back again. They don't get any tax. Instead of saying nothing, against stiff condition before it go give money. Let us see how they need come poop useless thing they are, so how they deal within that kind of APC headquarters. So please, my fellow Sierra Leoneans, I don't hold that so long for this audio because although it don't take a long time. But now the way forward, when me retire Captain Belton, I pay keen attention to. Then me they advise sooner because my colleague retired soldiers and police, then believe me, they don't say me not to puppet. We person go just use me so easily like that. When I prepare for join after Peter Conte to the fullest. Yeah? When I prepare for join after Peter Conte to the fullest. Now after Peter Conte they on the ground. When I forget about the Nikon pups. Some idiots them, OT they go and talk.